Hey y'all, welcome to Tea Priestess. I hope y'all are doing lovely and feeling amazing. Okay, I'm doing my nails. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm doing my nails at the same time. Doing my nails and doing readings is cathartic. Okay, so uh maybe you're going to be doing some cathartic things to help to make sure that you are not only taking care of and taking care of yourself, making yourself look good or whatever, but also to get your mind off of things or to process things. Right now it's 3:40, so it's like you shooting threes and riding on fours. So like things that help you to figure out how you gonna win out here, and so you do that. Okay, I just did a reading. It's very short, I'll upload it, but it's about Megan Thee Stallion, who apparently she really fucks with me. Okay. She really fucks with me. Like she really loved me. And I'm saying that as far as like real love, but also like this hating shit that she be talking about and shit. She loves me though. And so, you could be discovering on a real scale how people love you or hate you, but love you. Okay? And so because you're finding this out, you need to do some things to calm yourself down. Make yourself feel good so that way you don't do anything more than just like me painting my nails. Okay? Because I feel like it's like you could do more. You could do a whole lot. But is it worth it? Like, losing your freedom over somebody? No. Is it worth like, yeah, losing your freedom? No. The freedom that we kind of have, like, it's just not worth it, okay? And so you're doing something to make sure that you are good and that you don't go off in ways, okay? Real peaceful with it, okay? You're gonna be real peaceful with it. There's no music playing, and I thought there was some music playing, but I guess it's for a reason. The divine is doing it for a reason, okay? So I feel like maybe you could just also be peacefully with yourself. And so because you're peacefully with yourself, it's like some other things, like music is good to think about things, but sometimes, it can black out things. And so you're really taking time to think and think about what's going on, how things are happening, what's going on with people, why people are the way that they are, why people have, done things or not to you, to get into your serious mode. You're very serious in a way. It's 3-4-4. Look, you shooting threes and riding on fours. And so because you're doing that, it's like you have won. Whatever is going on, you have won. You have won the situation. You have won the argument. there is no argument. I feel like people can't even come up with an argument because it's like they know you have won. They know that you're serious. They know that they can't fuck with you on a few different levels, but all levels, okay? Uh, whatever you do out here, they can't fuck with you on that, okay? Whatever you put out, they can't fuck with you on that. You're the player of the year, okay? But I also feel like I want to say something about player of the decade. Like, you're going to see over time, like, I know that's spanning far, but it's like you're the player of the decade. Like, you would have won on so many levels going forward. Like, right now is setting you up to win for a long time. And a whole bunch of people are losing for a long time, okay? However you started doing what you do, wherever you are now, maybe you did not expect to be in this position now. Like, oh wow, that's where I ended up. That's what happened. That's how this came to be. Yeah. And for other people, on a good level for you, on these other people's levels, it's like, oh wow, like that's where my life is. Like, this is what's happening to me now. 346 H-Town. Because people's lives are now catching up to them. Like DJ Screw, the final chapter, okay? Like, it's the final chapter for a lot of people. You know, people are doing wild things out here, especially like if you just look at like celebrities or some shit. But then also like just people who are not celebrities, because there was 3 little girls who were found like drowned in a lake in Houston, like Friday, and it's just coming out for real like yesterday and today. And it's like people are doing stupid things, like really stupid things, and it's like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Why would you allow that? Why would you say that? Why? Just a whole bunch of why, okay? And so because of that, it's like people are being looked at weird, really, really weird. Like, what? They did that? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, ho? Like, what's wrong with you? And so I feel like you definitely could know these people or have known these people, but people around them who they know, or who they know closely or not, are looking at these people very weird. You could be calling people out, you know, saying what's up, saying the real shit, being like, yep, they did this, they did that, they said this, they said that. I feel like I already said something like that. I don't know. But that's what's going on. Like, I feel like there's a lot of, for some reason, I'm getting like community involvement. Like, it's like once you say some shit and be like, yep, they did that, it's like you're getting other people involved. Like, other people are now getting involved into the situation because of who you are, who they believe you to be, who they have seen you to be. And these could be people that fuck with these people, but also don't, or at least they won't anymore or don't anymore. because they're looking at you and they like, why would they do that to them? Like, why would they do that? Why? Why would they do that? And so it's like community involvement. And I feel like this could be like, okay, say you tell somebody one thing or something that somebody did, and then it's like they tell somebody else, but maybe they tell somebody else or people at one time. Like they go and tell people at one time, like in a group setting or something. And so it's like y'all know they did that, they said that, they was there, they whatever. And so it's like you just told one person, but that person is now, telling a whole bunch of people. And so it's like almost the divine is giving, wow, this kind of came earlier to me, but it's like the divine is like giving you a break because you have done what you have needed to do. Okay? And the air conditioner just turned on with that. You have done what you have needed to do. And so because you have done what you have needed to do, now it's time for other people to help you on some community shit, okay? And so this could literally be in your like vicinity, like neighborhood, city, side of town, something. Or it could be like, community wise, like, I don't know, whatever you do out here, people who are connected to the same type of thing. So like I'm a music producer, so like other people who do music or something. If you're some type of artist that does like, paintings or something, other artists getting together and be like, hey, they did that to them, something like that. At your job, you told one person 1, 2, 3, 4, and that person is spreading the word around like they was done wrong, they whatever. And so it's like, it's going to get spread around. Look, on some Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Like everybody like, what's going on? Like, why that happen? Why would they do that? How did they do that? But why would they do that? Why would they do that? It's a lot of why would they do that. Okay? They could be talking about whatever's going on over smoking. Like people having smoke sessions and shit, talking about this shit. Yeah, but you did what you needed to do, okay? And so because you did what you needed to do, it's like now the word is getting spread. The word is getting spread, and you get to have a lighter day. Lighter days. That's a beat. Lighter days. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to that hoe. That's like one of my favorite beats that I've made. Okay, some people are about to start experiencing some type of hell that they did not know would be coming towards them. Because of the things that they were doing out here. Okay, I'm getting somebody who has been involved in your situation or whatever. Like they know the ins and outs, the details. Like they know a whole bunch of shit, okay? But for you, they've been making it seem or in some way, whatever, making it seem like they don't know shit, they not a part of shit, they whatever. They are going to finally be reaching out to you to tell you what they know. Okay? I'm getting this could be happening Tuesday through a Thursday. And then Friday is like a day where y'all have talked about it. You understand their involvement. And okay, they're gonna be telling you that they like were in it and involved in it because they were wanting or trying to help you, because they know that you're gifted, and they know that other people knew that or know that. And so because of that, they also know that that's why people have wanted to fuck you up, okay? 629. And so because of that, they're going to be telling you some things about why they got involved, what made them get involved. I feel like you know this. I feel like you know why and how they were involved. I feel like you know that they were involved. I feel like you know in a way why they were involved. But I feel like you don't know why they haven't told you. And so I feel like, and I'm talking very slowly, I feel like, because it's taken a long time for them to tell you this, I feel like they have really thought about how they were going to tell you, when they were going to tell you. I feel like they were waiting for some magical fucking right moment. However, I also feel like that moment has never came. And so it's like now it's a force on them to tell you, because you need to know, you have to know, you should know, and they shouldn't be keeping secrets about something that happened to your life or whatever. And so they're going to be telling you, okay? Okay, and then this goes back to the community involvement. I feel like because you said what you said, posted what you posted, whatever, the community of people or whatever are helping you in that sense of making sure that, like with the force of making them acknowledge whatever the fuck, because it's like people are sending them the post, people are telling them about whatever the fuck, like you, like they're pointing at this person basically, okay? Pointing at them and saying, why you do this? Like, why you do this? And so it's like, okay, DJ Screw June 27th, and then DJ Screw 11/16/2000, which is 27 also, is showcased right now. Okay, the 11/16/2000 or 00 is a skull, an angry skull or whatever, and then the June 27th is like a skull behind a locked door and looking through the lock. So I feel like everything is out now. No more is behind the scenes, in the dark, being hidden. Everything is out in the open. And you're also being looked at as like a goat, being on some goat shit, because not only are you putting them out there like this, but it's also like you put them out there like this, okay? You put the situation out there like this, and it's just like, yep, I said it. Yep, I did it. Okay. I'm looking at Megan Thee Stallion's Plan B cover photo, and then under that is, I don't know who that artist is, but it says fix it. Okay. So Megan Thee Stallion is fixing some shit. Okay. Fixing some shit that needs to be fixed. Okay. But everything is now out in the open. Okay. I'm getting that the people that are part of, like, on this community type basis or whatever, you could have known these people in some way before, like on a level of like, if they're in the same city that you grew up in or whatever, y'all went to high school with each other, maybe college, you know, if you went to college, yeah, like not just like work people, but like people who they would have seen you often, been around you often. Y'all could have had conversations both within like that same place that y'all seen each other at often, but also outside of that. And maybe y'all don't keep up or haven't kept up conversations, but it's like they've never forgotten you because you're unforgettable. And so these are some of the people that are a part of like, why you do that? Why you say that? Why you allowed this to happen? What's up with you? Questioning people, sending shit to people, things like that. Yeah. I think that, okay, something about burner sleepwalking is coming through or showing on the album. Okay. Sleepwalking, I don't know. But it's like you're getting the 2020 experience. Like, where people help you because you have helped people. I feel like these people, you've also helped them in some way. Or even if not helped them, like you've been a friend to them or something. You've like been there in some way for them before. And so that's why they're like, oh yeah, we have to do this. Even if you weren't like a friend to them before, it's like you're unforgettable. And so they fuck with you even if it's from a distance and y'all don't talk or are friends currently. I feel like the word is spreading, and the word is spreading fast. Okay, the word is spreading, but the word is spreading fast. And so because the word is spreading fast, it's like, oh yeah, no, we can't have that. Okay, Shop Boys, Rockstar Mentality, and on there is Party Like a Rock. I ain't heard that in a while. Party like a rock star. Okay, so maybe it's like Either these people are partying like a rock star, have been partying like a rock star, or you're going to be like partying like a rock star, you know, because of this situation. Maybe people want you around. DMX is going down just showed up. So it's like maybe people want to like party with you, be around you, whatever. After this or because of this, not necessarily just because of this, but after this or whatever. Yeah, it's you still standing, okay? You still standing on some DG Yola type shit. And so because you still standing, it's like people, look, you can't confuse me about me, okay? You cannot be confused. People did not confuse you because they can't confuse you. Look. Okay, I just had to do that real quick. I don't know, that's gonna come off. They cannot confuse you, okay? And I feel like people are mad that they can't confuse you. You also, okay, are about to start on some new journey. Could be to school, a new job, something like that. And so because of this, I feel like wherever you're going, whatever you're about to do or something, people also can't stop you from doing that because of whatever it is. Like if they wanted to think about doing something differently, like, oh, maybe we can stop them in this way, say that they was doing this, get them sent there, make people, you know, whatever. But something like try to stop you in some way. It's like they can't because of wherever you're about to go, whatever you're about to do. It's like they think about that and they like, oh, like, oh, why did they have to set that up? Why did they have to get a new job? Why they gotta be going back to school? Why they gotta be going to school? Like, why they gotta be moving? Why? Okay? And it's like, bitch, don't kill my vibe, okay? It's just like that. You feeling groovy out here, okay? You feeling groovy. And it's like you so groovy, you got power, okay? Because you have set up your life and you did this, okay? Because you have made sure that you were set up, these people are also like looking at, okay, like say they wanted to make you seem crazy or mentally deranged or whatever the fuck. It's like they can't, because also whatever you have set up, whatever you have done, it's like, but somebody mentally ill in that way, in the way that they're trying to make it seem, wouldn't do that. Like they wouldn't do that. And so it's like they also think about that, like, but maybe they also not. Like maybe they was really trying to make it seem like up until this point you are fucking mentally deranged and shit. But then now they looking like, but how could they do that? Like if they was mentally ill, how could they do that? You know? And so they like really thinking, like, it's like their minds is discombobulated like shit, because they like, but they mentally ill? I don't know. They mentally ill, but they can do that? You know? So you got people like looking stupid, feeling stupid because they were really trying to confuse you, make you seem like you was confused and you not, and you out here setting your whole life up and shit for better. And it's like they was really trying to make it seem like you crazy, but it's like, what? Nah. Because again, whatever you do out here, whatever you set up, whatever you do also, it's like, but But how could I seem mentally ill when I've done all these things? I am doing all of these things. Like how? How? How, Craig? How, Craig? So, they're feeling pretty dumb. They're feeling pretty dumb because they have no more steps that they can take. They have no more moves. I also feel like they're somehow involved in your move, like in an actual move, like moving, like they can be like like a co-signer or whatever, so it's like they're involved financially, financially in whatever way. I feel like you have them like held up in that way also. And so it's like they also think about that shit and they're like, well, that would fuck me up. If I did this, that would fuck me up. And so, but how did they set this up if they mentally ill? I just really think the whole mentally ill thing is coming through a lot greatly. I mean, for me personally, people have definitely tried to put that on me. And it's like, what do you mean though? Like, what, how? I'm a genius. And I mean that. And so it's like not only do I do this, I'm a music producer, artist, engineer, literally. Like, I make music from nothing and put it out onto everything. And so it's like, what? I have built up a whole YouTube channel, one YouTube channel in a whole year, 2 YouTube channels in a whole year, by myself, no help. Have like hundreds of videos. And it's like, look, on one channel, 1,000. I just got to above 1,000 on my Taycasso made that channel. Most of that was within the last year. So again, hundreds, if not 1,000 plus. So whatever you're doing, it's like they really trying it. They have been really trying it. And it's like, you just need to stop. Like, I think at this point, you're the one who is mentally ill. Because trying to stop me in with that much force, that much, like putting that much effort into making me seem mentally ill is making yourself look mentally ill. And so I think that these people are coming to some type of consensus, okay? And this could be very draining for them. Like, why can't I make them seem mentally ill? Like, it's like the projection shit. They're projecting their own shit out because apparently these people are actually mentally ill. And so, that's what some people can do. They can project whatever is going on within them onto other people, and they really want that for that person, but it's like, no. It's just a no. So whatever you're doing, whatever you have set up, it's like God made sure that you was doing that shit at the right time. You're going to the right place. You're doing the right things to really set yourself up, okay? And so they have no more ways of going. Like, they just can't move anymore. I feel like people are around people, like the ones who wanted to make you seem crazy or some shit. And I really don't like to say crazy, but mentally ill. They are around people who also really want to make it seem like you're mentally ill, because it's like they be talking. It's like they're very chatty. They're very chatty and they're very messy. They're very messy and chatty. And so because they're very messy and chatty, it's like your name is just in people's mouths, okay? Basically, your name is in people's mouths. They can't get you off their mind because they're worried about what you're doing, when you're doing it, why you're doing it. They're watching you, they're listening to you, they're paying attention to you, they're looking at your social medias. They're just really like into you. Like, it's almost as if you're groovy. You got power. Look, it came up again. The groovy tape, Taycasso Blunt Talk Tape 7. If you didn't listen to that, go listen to that hoe. You'll feel real groovy, okay? They're really like into your life. They're like so into your life. Like, it's almost as if they have none of their own. Like, they are so into your life that it's like, what about yours, dog? You know? It's like they get off of work. I'm so serious right now. They get off of work and they immediately start thinking about you. Shit, at work, they be thinking about you. They be doing whatever they doing. Could be chilling, worried about doing something better for their lives. And they be like, well, let me check on them. Let me check on them and see what they're doing. You know, it's like, but what could you be doing for your own life? I wanted to say sir, so it could be men, okay? You know, they're like very into you, very into your life, very chatty, very, very chatty. And it's almost like, calm down. Like, calm down and like pay attention to your own self, because you know you can do that, right? Like, you know you can do that. Like, I also feel like these people think that you're dumb again, and like you can't pick up on things, or like you can't figure out like that they've been watching you or something, you know, like, because on certain social media apps or sites or whatever, it's like they be showing who be watching you. You know. Like, I feel like people think that they can't also be known or seen also, and so they're like, ooh, I'm gonna watch them, I'm gonna be watching them, but they can't see me. They're not gonna know that I'm watching them. And it's like, but you know I can, right? I can figure it out, right? You know that, right? You know that, right? Again, I think that they have some mental things going on with them, and they're trying to project. Like, they're trying to find the crazy. It's like they're watching you to find the crazy because of whatever these other person has said to them. And so it's like, and maybe, okay, maybe they themselves have like seen you in one way. So like one way where it's like you could have been coming to them crying or some shit, and for them they like, what the fuck, that's crazy. But on your end it's like, see, on your end it's like, but you were like crying because somebody died. You know, or like crying because somebody died like a while ago and you're thinking about them, or like it was the day that they died, and so it's like it brought back a whole bunch of memories or some shit, and so that's why you was crying. And so they like, that shit was crazy. But then it's like, but if you died, if you died and on the anniversary or just after that, you wouldn't want nobody to think about you and possibly get emotional? or nobody cares about you like that. Like what? I what? Huh? So, you know, people are trying to find the crazy in you and like really have you fucked up because like what? Again, it's the projection and them trying to project onto you, trying to make you seem some way that you're not. And I feel like a lot of these people are like, they could have things going on, but it's also like they don't, but they could. Like, they really could have more going on for them if they like put the time in for themselves. And so it's just like, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? You know, I don't get it. So whoever you are, you're somebody who puts the time in for yourself. You make sure that you're good out here and you can't be confused. And so because of that, people are mad that they cannot find the crazy because they were trying so hard, have been trying so hard to find the crazy in you. And it's just like, how about I'm telling the truth? How about there are real emotions that go on over here? How about you are the one who's actually mentally ill and accept that for yourself, but don't be putting that on me, you know? So, yeah, you know, it's a lot going on, or not really, honestly, in a way, because you're moving up and moving out and moving on to bigger and better things. And I feel like you might not have to deal with these people either ever again or for a long time. And so, but maybe ever again. And so it's honestly like, just chill out, dog, because you're not even gonna see me no more, dog, like ever. So just calm down. Watch me from afar like you do, you know, when you get off of work or something. Watch me like that. And then, you know, whatever. Continue to project instead of like working on yourself, you know? So, yeah, I think that that is the reading. I'm gonna continue to do my nails, and I hope that you continue to find ways to do cathartic things for yourself, okay? Okay. I love y'all. I thank you for coming through. Remember, nigga is for niggas, okay? Bye, y'all.